Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading on twin flames, soulmates, and lovers in separation. So you guys voted on my recent poll, and more than half of you guys were really interested in this reading. So I thought I should get this up for you guys as soon as possible. I hope that this helps. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, and a way to get a reading that's very on point for you and more specific for your situation is to head over to my website, promiseharmony.com/services, and purchase your own personal reading. So if you're interested, just head over to the website, and I hope that this helps anyone who comes across it. So this is for those of you guys who, are in love with someone or have a really strong soul connection or twin flame connection with the person, but because of whatever circumstance, you guys are in separation. So I define separation as you guys are not together in a relationship and you're not talking, or there is very, very minimal contact, okay? So it's like almost like radio silence, from this person. And so we're going to look in this situation. I'm not here to debate with you on whether or not this person is your twin flame or soulmate. That's like a whole other reading. This is up to you and your intuition. So whatever situation or person you're being guided to ask about here, go ahead and tap in, take some deep breaths, and you're going to choose a crystal to get your spread. I'm gonna do a whole spread for you guys. As you can see, I have all my cards out here. And what we're gonna be looking into is we're gonna see what the current energy is between you and this person. We're gonna see what the energy is that's leaving, and then we'll see what energy is coming into the situation. Then we'll look into what their feelings are towards you. We'll see next what their feelings are about coming together with you. And then we'll see what the blocks are to this coming together, to this union. And then the last question is about the overall advice in the situation. So does that sound good? Are you guys ready? Go ahead and choose a crystal. Number 1, the citrine crystal. Number 2, the snow quartz crystal. Or number 3, the cinnabar crystal. If you choose number 1, we're gonna get started, and if you choose number 2 or 3, go ahead and scroll down to the comments where some of my amazing followers are so kind and so gracious to post the timestamps for me. So let's get started. Number 1, okay, this is for those of you guys who choose the citrine. The first question we're asking is, what is the current energy between you and this person? So, I accidentally turned them all upside down. These were upright when I pulled them. So first of all, what we're seeing is that because of the separation between you guys, there is this vibe of unrequited love. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person is just not that into you, although that could be the case. What I'm seeing is, yeah, there is a connection here because I do see this like soulmate card. And it's possible you guys knew each other from the past or you guys had a past relationship, but currently there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. And I do feel like this is because you guys are out of touch. So currently this energy is at a standstill. Right now, you're not really feeling it go anywhere. And so there is this worth waiting for card coming out. You are willing to wait. You are into this person. You feel strong feelings for them. And you really do believe that divine timing is at work in your love life. You're really being brought to a surrender mode here. And like I say many times on the channel, surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It just means giving in to the infinite possibilities. And so that's kind of where the path seems to be leading you right now. This has been a struggle. I mean, you feel lonely, you feel out in the cold. It's hard not to think about this or not to obsess about this because all you can see is the separation. All you can feel is the lack of having this person and this love in your life. And so you've just been trying to keep going. It's like you're working on your foundation and maybe trying to get some more money and finances and stability going in your life, but you still feel a little helpless, and the situation currently does not look very good for your health. And so what I am seeing here is definitely a message about putting your energy right now into what is moving forward for you. Maybe this twin flame relationship is not moving forward. Maybe this person you're into, this lover, this soulmate, maybe that's not what's moving forward right now, but think about what is moving forward, because I do see opportunities in other areas of your life. Remember that whatever you focus on grows. You don't have to be so paranoid that if you think a negative thought, everything's going to be bad, so only think positive. That's not what I'm saying at all. You don't want to spiritually bypass things. Allow yourself to feel your authentic emotions. If you're upset and you're sad and you're missing this person, of course that's going to affect you, but you need to ask yourself, how much is this really affecting your life? Because at a certain point, this can take you down into a deep depression, and you start putting your power in this person's hands to where you can't enjoy your life. You can't wake up happy. You can't go to sleep happy and relaxed, because you're just like, this is all you can think about. It's all you can see. It's consuming you. And so that is what I'm seeing here right now, is it's consuming you. You're focused on the lack here. This person, we're going to see what's going on with their emotions and feelings and stuff, but what I'm seeing is their head is somewhere else. And so you're not feeling that attraction or chemistry to them. So this is something people say a lot in love. It sounds a little cliche, but it is so true. Give yourself the love that you're not receiving from this person. Give yourself that love. Unconditionally love yourself. Focus on you. So, maybe for some of you guys that looks like eating healthier, hitting the gym, taking good care of your body, your mind, your spirit, getting some more time in nature and outdoors, doing things to elevate your mood and lift your spirit so you're in a better vibration and you're more open to receive what spirit has for you in this situation, instead of trying to force an outcome, instead of trying to spend a lot of your energy on worrying and predicting and trying to control how this is going to go. And this is part of, this could be like your spiritual practice. This is appearing in your life. It is an obstacle, it's a struggle for you, and so it's about approaching this differently mentally and also energetically and emotionally. Okay, so a big message coming out for you about that. Now we're going to see what energy is leaving the situation with you and this person. So it seems like in the past there was a decision that had to be made. I'm going to pull a clarifier actually. I'm cheating. A decision that had to be made, and I want to get more clarity on what this decision was. We're seeing the Let Your Friends Help You card, which is usually a message that you're focusing more on making friendships and connections and stuff like that. And maybe this decision that was made was a breakup so that you guys could explore more friendships and being with different people and just seeing what else is out there for you. Yeah, I see you guys needed this separation and time apart in order to find balance. This is the Temperance card. And so maybe the energy in this relationship just got so intense, or the energy of this connection got so intense that you guys had to pull away for a little bit in order to balance. And that is very common when it comes to a soulmate, twin flame, strong love connection relationship, where the energy can get so intense that it causes one person to run. So that's where we get the whole twin flame runner, twin flame chaser thing. And obviously in this situation, I don't think you're chasing this person, but your energy is more like the chaser and theirs is more like the runner. And so to reverse that, you need to chase your dreams. You need to chase your goals. You need to chase the things that you desire in your life and chase yourself. And that energy will help reverse the situation. And so a decision was made to I think it was more on the other person's part to kind of energetically and emotionally separate from you, and go spend more time around other people, because this energy was just too intense. There's a balancing that's happening. And we do see this Justice card here. It's an 11. This is definitely a soulmate, twin flame, love number. So I do see justice coming through in this situation. This is a message that this needed to happen. This separation was meant to be. Welcome it, because it's good for you and it's good for them. So now this is the energy that's coming into the situation between you guys. And it's really great because we see balance. We actually do see that this separation has been good for both of you. It's helping you guys balance your energies. And we see the reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So, and then we see it next to the heart-to-heart conversations card. So I do feel like you guys will be in touch again. I can say that for you guys who chose number 1. This energy is coming in. And so, you know, believe it or not, the current energy right now feels so intense, but it's almost a message of don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle. You need to stop focusing on the lack and trust that this is happening in divine timing. Remember, you got that worth waiting for card in the current energy. And look, this is what you're waiting for. There will be a time where you guys can honestly discuss your feelings with each other and find that balance that you need in this connection. You know, they're going to be coming back. And then this is the sun. The sun card is so beautiful. It's the most positive card in the entire tarot deck. It's also a really strong yes card. You know, if I'm asking a yes or no question, I shuffle and the sun comes out, I know it's a yes. And so very positive card. And it's saying in the book, if you want to take a screenshot and like read this whole thing, you can. I'll just kind of hold it here for a second. I don't want to read this whole thing to you. This is from my Wildwood Tarot. But this says, a powerful symbol of light and fertility, the sun of life heralds a season blessed with joyous enlightenment, robust health, and emotional harmony. So it's just a huge message that this is coming in, okay? So let's go ahead and now, this is the most interesting part. With all this said and done, let's see what their feelings are towards you. Heading over to the spread. What are their feelings towards you? So, right now, remember how we looked into the current energy and we saw that unrequited love card? It comes as no surprise that their energy right now is not screaming that they're in love with you, you know? It's more just like they're trying to keep an open mind. They're not writing you off, but at the same time, they're not committing to this. They are in a huge transition in their life right now. There's a lot of change coming. They're leaving a lot of darkness behind. I'm getting a message about this person is overcoming some kind of addiction or has left behind a toxic family or workplace. It's in a way that's almost like an addiction too. So there's something that they had to cut out of their life, or they're working on cutting out of their life, some kind of codependency or something. And so that's what they're focused on right now. And, you know, their energy isn't really linking to you because they need the separation in order to handle this. So for right now, they're just trying to keep an open mind about, you know, who their soulmate is, or like who is gonna be their life partner, who they want to commit to. It's like they're in a very non-committal state of mind right now, which is understandable considering the transition that they're going through. So, next, we're going to look into what their feelings are about union, about like coming together with you in a relationship. And this is a card that comes out to tell me to trust. It's like a little secret message to me because it's the seer. This is me. I'm, you know, doing this reading with my insight and my clairvoyance. This is a card that tells me to really trust my gut and intuition on the information I'm receiving. And to be honest, the information I'm receiving here is that this is likely that you guys will be talking again. You know, and it could even lead to a relationship. This is saying like they do see themselves with you. They can picture this relationship. This is the engagement card. They may well even have intentions of trying to connect with you romantically, but obviously they're in some kind of transition right now, so it's just not a good time. And you know, the first card we got in the whole spread was this card. I keep my third eye keeps going back to it. This worth waiting for card. Divine timing is at work here. And so, you know, this relationship is ascending to a higher level of commitment, okay? And this energy is coming in, but you're gonna have to be open to the divine timing of it, okay? So now let's look at what's blocking this from moving forward. Let's see what's blocking this. Well, it's really great to see the Twin Flame Soulmate card. It's another confirmation that this is a very strong connection. But look, we see healing family issues, and I really do want to read this to you. So it says, you know, the answer to your question about your love life is, you know, based in your feelings about your mother and your father. The angels see that you benefit from releasing old anger toward one or both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. And I learned this in my life. Oh my goodness, so much healing in my life around this situation. And just realizing the habits and the patterns that I've had in my love life and the kind of people that I've chosen as partners. It's like a whole thing. And so this does kind of factor into the situation for both of you guys and for everyone. And so this is about forgiveness, you know. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing their behavior. It's actually a form of deep emotional detoxification, which means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and my body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing these wounds. So this is some deep stuff here. You know, we're definitely going to be talking about this more on the channel, but think about some ways you can do this. Maybe even professional counseling, therapy can help you, or different types of healing. And I do see, you know, meditation, seeking a healthier lifestyle, this can help you as well. And so I do see that, you know, the metaphoric snow is like thawing around you in this situation, like spring is going to come again. There will be this beautiful union. But for you right now, it's more about planning your future and finding your foundation as you're in the separation. This is the rebirth card saying there will be a new beginning, but it's reversed, which is making me think that this is a delay, okay? So it is the waiting game, but hopefully this message kind of pulls back the curtain a little bit and shows you what's going on behind the scenes that is kind of blocking this. I think naturally over time, this energy won't be as blocked. You guys will have the chance to connect. And this is the overall advice for you in this situation. They're saying you deserve love. You are lovable. And right now, the situation feels like, you know, there's not going to be any justice, like you're waiting for nothing. It's not worth it. You know, there's a lot of anger and a lot of frustration coming out at this situation, also because of some of the family wounds and traumas. So it's just like this whole thing. And, you know, this whole journey is leading you towards self-love, because the more that you miss this person, the more that you feel like you're in separation, the more you feel like I need them to complete me, or it's not going to be right until we connect. Like the more you think that, like I said, the more you give your power away. And what this twin flame soulmate love journey ultimately does is it leads you back to self-love, because you get to this point where you get so hard into that surrender mode where you're just like, I have no other choice but to just love myself and keep going. And so make that choice before you hit that rock bottom, because before you can connect with this person, you're gonna need to get back to that place of self-love. And I define loving yourself as meeting your needs and following your dreams. If you really love yourself, you know, you're gonna slow down, you're gonna meet your emotional needs. You're gonna start saying no to the people, the places, the situations, and the habits that don't serve you. Making radical change in your life, being present for yourself, and also not expecting, basically not waiting for tomorrow, not waiting until this person comes, not waiting until you have the new house, or until you get the new job, or until you get this amount of money before you decide to start enjoying your life and before you decide to start living. So in short, live your life. Enjoy yourself, you know. This person is supposed to be the cherry on top to your already amazing life. So work on that, and don't place all your power in this person's hands. This union is going to be coming together, okay? But I think this is a lesson you have to learn first. And you're so close. So I hope that this message resonates with you. Definitely leave comments below to share your situation, what's going on. And I would love to hear from you. So I will see you later. Peace out. Wow, so a lot of information coming out already for number 1. Let's see what's in store for number 2 for those of you guys who choose the snow quartz. So first we're going to see what energy is going on in your current situation. Let me just reach over here, grab the cards. As you can see, I have a whole spread of a bunch of cards over here. So the current energy between you and this person. Well, obviously you guys are in a separation, okay? So currently I see a lot of doubt about, is this really my soulmate? And also this bringing about a lot of insecurity. I just talked about this with number 1, you know, self-love, but this is a message about, this is where you're at on the path right now, and you're learning to love yourself. You know, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, which is so true. I feel like you've tried everything when it comes to this relationship and this connection. You've put yourself out on the line to try to connect with this person and to try to communicate, and I feel like you're out of communication because things just got way too intense. And so there's this separation, there's like this cooling period that's going on right now. And I feel like the more you're in separation with this person, the more that you feel unworthy, the more that you start to feel self-conscious. You start thinking like, is there something wrong with me? You know, is it how I look or what I said or what I did? Or it's like you're really overanalyzing yourself. And they're telling you to take back your self-love and to take back your respect and to realize that everything that's happened between you and this person was meant to be. You can't take it back. It's time to move forward, restore your self-respect, know that you're worthy, and that the reason for the separation really is for your own good, okay? This person, you guys do have a really strong soul connection. But there's a message about not holding up and waiting for them. Because like, yes, you're kind of waiting, but I see that it's caused you to kind of isolate yourself. So you've been isolating yourself a lot. You haven't really been going out as much. It's like I see you working and I see you interacting with people at work, so it's not like you're a complete loner or anything. You have friends and stuff. It's just easier for you to turn down invitations, and the truth is it's because you're feeling a little depressed because of this situation. So they're saying to remedy that, get yourself back out there in the world, make some friends, and no, it's okay to feel sad about this situation, but you don't want it to take you to this point to where you're shutting yourself in. Let's see what energy is leaving the connection. What energy is leaving the connection? So you're feeling like they don't want to give this relationship a chance. In the past, you felt the effort. In the past, you felt that commitment. In the past, it felt like they were reciprocating. And it almost got your hopes up, you know, and that's why you trust so much in this relationship and this connection, and you feel this strong soulmate and this strong twin flame bond because you felt that energy and you felt that affection coming from them. And you know, that really caused you to dedicate yourself. But now this energy is leaving. The dedication, you know, wanting to give this a chance, the trust, it's like you're at a breaking point here with this is what I see. So how about we look now and see what energy is coming in next, okay? So what energy is coming into the relationship? Well, this is saying, you know, there's still going to be some confusion. For you, I do see that the separation will continue. You've planted a seed, okay? This person is well aware of your feelings. They know how you feel. And right now it's like you're standing at this bank, looking at this island. This bowl represents, you know, sexuality, and this represents, the heron represents partnership and fertility, and, you know, the moon is talking about manifestation. And so here on this island lies the manifestation of what you want to connect with this person. But you're standing here on this bank and you're like, I don't know how to get across this. You know, this is intense. You don't know what's in the water. You don't know how to get there. You're like, am I gonna wade across, swim across? Am I gonna get a boat and float across? But I feel like you have to let them come to you. That's what the message is you're gonna have to wait until this riverbed basically dries out and the path is clear for them to come to you. So that's a big metaphor, but what I'm seeing is like the path just isn't clear right now. If you've planted a seed, the path isn't clear. You are the one who needs to be open to receive and maybe not be chasing this person. So what is, you know, it's interesting to me actually, because what I see that's coming in is a chance for you guys to kind of get to know each other all over again. Because I feel this message about you guys just really needing to like let go of the past, not talk about like what happened in the past with your relationship, and be able to start over, like a fresh beginning, a new beginning. And that is what I see coming in, but I do see the separation continuing, okay? So what are their feelings towards you? Well, we see the Death card next to the Make the Effort card. So I'm gonna be real. Currently, the energy is they don't want to make the effort. They don't want to make the effort. That's what the strong message is about. And I think it's because they have some responsibilities they need to handle that is so detrimental and so important to them that their mind is not here, okay? Doesn't mean there's not a connection between you guys, because I feel the connection, but this could also be a reason for the separation, okay? So as far as their feelings towards you, all I'm getting is that they don't want to make the effort right now, okay? Next, let's see, how do they feel about union and actually coming together with you in a relationship at some point? They do have romantic feelings for you, okay? So they do have romantic feelings, all right? They might not want to make the effort. At present, the situation does seem dire and like it's not moving forward, but I do see a turning point for them, a crossroads where they're going to be called to take a new path. And this is all about them basically becoming brave enough and getting the courage to start over. Because I think in order to be with you, they're going to have to let go of a lot of things and they're going to have to start over. And so it's up to them. You know, I really feel like the ball's in their court. There are some romantic feelings that are being reciprocated back from this person, but in order for you guys to come together, they have to be open to this new beginning, and they're gonna have to have a lot of blind faith. You know, they might even have to move somewhere to be with you or relocate. You know, they're gonna have to take a really big risk, a leap of faith. And, you know, for them, there's this message about them not overanalyzing the situation and just taking a risk, following their heart. This is what always works out for you, is following your heart, even if it doesn't make sense. For instance, my heart told me to get rid of all my possessions and to pack a bag and to travel the world. And I followed it, and I've done that. I'm currently in Egypt, and that's led me to a lot of blessings. My life has been blessed. It's been great. It's been a lot easier than it was for me resisting this guidance, you know, because you get this guidance, you know you're supposed to do something, but you resist it for a while. It takes time to really commit to changing your life and taking a risk. And sometimes you feel like you're risking your security or your safety or your foundation or whatever it is you've built. Maybe this person has built something and they're just like, I don't want to tear it down and start over, even if I have romantic feelings. So it's almost like they're going to have to get to that point to where they're going to be feeling more adventurous, okay, to be able to take this risk with you. So next, we're going to look into what the blocks are to you guys coming together. What are the blocks to union? And it's really interesting to see true love here as a block. This could be that their heart is being pulled in a couple different directions. You know, maybe there's someone else in the picture. Maybe there's a third party. You know, for some of you guys, this might be the case that they also love someone else, and so they can't choose, and it's just rough for them. But what I do see is that there's going to be some kind of divine intervention that's going to force their hand. It's going to force them to choose, and so that's going to be interesting. For the rest of you guys, if you know there's nobody else and you're just like, that doesn't resonate, I see a dual message that says true love always finds a way. So if this person's meant to be with you, there will be divine intervention. The universe will help pull this together. And so as far as blocks to union, the message I'm getting is that none of the blocks have to do with you. This is in the hands of the divine right now. There's nothing you can do about it. That's why you're being called to surrender and really welcome the separation and trust that it's meant to be for right now, and not try to force it to be over. You want this union to happen when it's meant to be. You don't want to force it. So the overall advice for you is telling you, yeah, there is a really strong magnetic attraction between you and this person. They want you to let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. In the meantime, similar to what I told number 1, focusing on your creative talents and your gifts and your skills, the things that you love to move forward, not being bored and just sitting around waiting for this person, doing nothing, watching Netflix, eating Chipotle. They're saying you need to get up and do something, work on your health, work on your fitness, drink a lot of water, prepare, act as if this is happening. And freedom, they're saying don't wait for this person to save you and to bring you freedom. Provide freedom for yourself. And I'm telling this to everybody today during this reading. This person is supposed to be the cherry on top to your already amazing life. So work on making your life a paradise for yourself. And then if and when this person comes along, you'll have even more to celebrate. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you later. So for those of you guys who choose the Cinnabar crystal, let's get started. Centering my energy, let's choose the first card. So number 1, the question is, what is the current energy between you guys? And it's really refreshing to see the happiness card, okay? This is an energy that even though you guys are in separation, when you think about this person, you just get so happy. You smile. They're happy when they think about you too. There's a very lighthearted, energetic connection between you guys. And even a memory of the happiness you had together in the past. And maybe the memory of this goes back and back, because I see you guys had a connection in the past. Maybe you guys had a connection as lovers or as friends in the past, and maybe even you guys had some past lives together. And so there is this sense of familiarity. When you guys met each other, you probably just instantly clicked, really great friendship that was built, really great relationship, finishing each other's sentences, a lot of laughter. And so there is this memory of these good times and this overall happiness. Even though you're really sad about the separation, it's like there is this happiness, and there is this memory of this beautiful, lighthearted, free type of connection. And that's what you feel currently. Like, that is the current energy. So this is some great energy. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to develop. The next question is, what energy is leaving the connection? And this is kind of sad, because this is the very soon card, and this is leaving the connection. So it's like, it's not going to be very soon that you guys are reconnecting, okay? For a lot of you guys, they're telling you there's some stuff that has to go down before you guys can have this union. And so there is a message about one or both of you guys going through the dark night of the soul process of spiritual awakening, which is really almost like, a caterpillar going into a cocoon to kind of transform. And so a lot of transformation energy. It's very difficult to be in a relationship or around a lot of people when this is happening. I've been through this, and I literally cut everyone out of my life and disappeared off the map for a year or two when I was going through this personally. So I understand that. It's like you're in this cave, and they are too. And so personal changes and transformation are leading you guys to separate right now. And it could even be because of Saturn return. If you're 27, 28, 29, 30, and they're around that age group too, Saturn return can also cause this, but not for everybody, because there's many different age groups doing this reading is what I'm seeing. For some of you guys that might apply. So next, let's see what energy is coming into the connection, okay? This is the energy that's coming into the connection. So the separation is going to continue because there is some clearance work to do on both ends. both of you guys need to let go of people, places, situations, habits, addictions, whatever that no longer serve you. So there's this clearance that needs to happen. Not like you guys got to be perfect and like spiritually ascended or whatever, enlightened to be able to come together. Not at all. But there's just a couple little, you know, chains or cobwebs, cords, like energetically that need to be cut on both ends to clear a path for this relationship. And so I do see that both parties are trying to free themselves. You know, you're trying to free yourself, taking back control of your life. So are they. It's like a point in both of your lives where you're really thriving. I see both of you guys are on this path of thriving, and so it's good energy, it's positive energy, letting go of things, a lot of change, a lot of transformation, and it does seem to kind of be leading you guys not necessarily together. It is taking you guys apart, you know. This is part of the separation. So next, let's see what their feelings are towards you, okay? So what are their feelings towards you? I see a wedding, okay? For some of you guys, maybe this person's married or they're in a very committed relationship, and they're thinking about you, but they are all in on this situation, and so it's kind of rough. That could be part of the separation as well. If that doesn't apply to you and you're like, what, that makes no sense, this is a reading for many people. Thousands of people will watch this reading. So some of you guys, I do see that this is actually a message that they do see themselves with you. Like they can picture themselves with you. But this is the stability card and the foundation card. It's reversed. It's almost like they need to build their foundation, or they don't want to jeopardize their foundation right now. I see a group of men or a team of people, and this could be like they are working with a team of people right now. A lot is at stake. They're building their foundation, and so there's this message that they're very stuck where they are, and I don't see them moving forward for a while towards this. So this is obviously why you guys are in separation, part of it. Overall, they can see them, they can picture themselves with you, but they're just like, they don't know how that's going to happen, and right now it seems impossible. So next, we're going to see what their feelings are about coming together with you in a relationship. They are attracted to you, so I can confirm a very strong attraction. I mean, physically they're into you, emotionally, they mentally, they feel the attraction. But this person's been through a lot, okay? They've been backstabbed before. They've lost opportunities because they've put too much energy into relationships and commitments. And right now, they're trying to be more secretive. They're trying to keep their cards close. I don't think it's personal that they're in a separation with you. I see that they've separated themselves from a lot of people that they know, so they can just really focus on grinding right now. This is a no card. It's almost like they don't want that. They don't want that connection right now. And we see the links again. This is secrecy. This is mystery. This is and them kind of resisting the connection. And it's so interesting, you know, they're so attracted to you. Why is there all this resistance? Well, connecting with you makes them feel very vulnerable because you can see right through them. It's that twin flame soulmate connection. You can see right through them. Connecting with you makes them very vulnerable. And so they're not quite ready to open their heart to that yet, okay? What other blocks to you guys coming together in a union? Codependency. So for some of you guys, remember we pulled the marriage card earlier? It could be that they have a codependent relationship with another partner and they're very dependent on them financially or emotionally or something, and they can't break that up in order to start something new here. You know, this is a block, you know, and what I do see is there will be, if they're in a relationship, that relationship is going to end because this is the funeral flower, and I do see a new relationship is going to come, so that could be talking about your union. But I honestly feel like, kind of like similar to number 2, the blocks to union really are not on your end, it's on their end, and so the ball is in their court, you know? So let's see what the overall advice is for you guys. Overall advice. So this is talking about a really big career opportunity coming your way, so be open for that. This could be a way forward for you. This is talking about like receiving mentorship, maybe talking to somebody about what you're going through, you know? I do see, don't take this as a betrayal, because this person is not consciously trying to betray you. They're just trying to do what's best for them, and they're going through a spiritual awakening. And so I feel like the separation is not personal to you, you know? The overall advice for you is, of course, to ground yourself in your creativity, the things that you love, because as you continue to work towards your desires and your dreams and living a more authentic life, this is going to lead you closer to your true, you know, life partner, soulmate, twin flame. Another message about you might even have some healing abilities and healing skills. So maybe this journey you're going through is like teaching you more than you think. Maybe in the future you end up helping other people and coaching other people with this knowledge that you're learning in love. You never know. I never thought I'd be over here giving people love advice, but here I am. Very interesting, right, you guys? All right, thank you so much for being here for this reading. I hope that you guys resonate, but I would love to hear your feedback in your comments. And if you're interested in receiving a personal reading from me, head over to promiseharmony.com/services and pay attention for my polls, because you guys get to vote on the readings that I post on this channel. I want to make sure whatever I post really resonates with you guys. Thank you again for participating and for voting, and I hope that this helps you guys out. Peace out.